Well, the sun is shining, but not for long. The kids are clamoring, but they're going back to school. Traffic is sucky, but it's only for a little while until everybody has to go back to their jobs. We're seeing the end of summer, but that means it's only time to celebrate because soon the best part of waking up will be pumpkin spice in my cup. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Brony Show, episode 591. I am I'm your host, bring you the Brony community for this week. Of course, I am Circuit Main, and we are joined by my wonderful group of panelists here who are able to make time to jump in and say hi and contribute to this insanity that we have been doing for so long. We are joined by Crazy Matt Capitan, if he's actually here.
Shh, you can't see me.
Got it. Yeah, right. You did roll a 20 on that on that sneak roll. Got it. We're also joined by DM21. Right. I think he's.
Man, it's been
there he was.
it's been a wild time, y'all.
Alright. We are also joined by Toakoi
Hello.
and Textalion.
Hey.
And of course Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yeah, but fucking I'm tired.
Honestly, I absolutely feel that. But anyway, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, and just wanted to give a big shout out since it was mentioned in chat. The music is actually a fun little royalty-free music that was founded by our good friend Deathlight Productions, who's unfortunately been a little bit under the weather and over busy, so he hasn't been able to join us in shows recently. But he's the one that helped find the music and cobble together a new intro song when we found out that our previous intro song was a little more YouTube copyright unfriendly. So yeah, I like it. It makes for a good change. But anyway, of course, we are here to bring you the Brony community for this week. And this is a fun week because later in just a few days, I'll be going to Everfree Northwest.
And I will be joining him there.
Among other people. But of course, that also means that next week there will not be a show because literally nobody is going to be available. Cold Dust will be gone, I will be gone, and CMC will also be gone. We literally are not going to have any show next week, so that will be the rare day off that we tend to have once in a while. But until then, we're going to give it our best. And this
unless Commander wants to stream.
Unless he does, but we'll leave it up to him to decide if he wants to. But in any case, what we're going to be doing for today is we're going to jump into something that I honestly didn't think would ever show up, but it did. It's there, and it's still there at the moment, which is very surprising. A game appeared on Steam literally a week and a half ago called Derpy's Funhouse, starring Derpy. Any of you who know general copyright law knows that this is bad. This is it is very questionable how this got up, let alone the fact why it's still there. But since it is still there at the moment, we are going to go ahead and play it and check it out and let people know that it exists so they can try to get in their Steam libraries before the inevitable removal or vanishment of this game.
Would showcasing it just get removed faster?
Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, I don't think we're big enough that it's going to cause it to garner attention immediately. But at the same time, I think it's kind of cool enough that people need to know about it while it's still here. You know, it's kind of one of those weird things where,
Literally just downloaded it and played it.
Yeah.
Shout it to the masses before the hammer.
Pretty much. At the same time, shouting to the masses alerts the hammers. So where does it lie? Where does the confusion lie? You know what? I'll leave that one up for the philosophers. But of course, before we do all of that, we like to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about what's going on with ourselves, and catch up on random events and fun things. And we do that with a generous heaping helping of Wub. So I would like to ask all of you, as we do every week, what's up, Bronies?
Well, the most exciting thing that happened to me in the past 24 hours was I actually got to talk to Lee Tokar, and that was something that I was surprised, not unexpected, but a surprise nonetheless.
Oh, it does sound rather interesting. I bet it's going to be a fun talk when you have it, or if you haven't already had it.
There's a Zoom thing planned for Saturday, so.
Wait, you're going to be doing it literally the same weekend as the con?
Yes, just doing it at the convention.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
I have a mobile hotspot on my phone.
I wish you all the luck in the world.
Post data bill.
It doesn't matter if he has a mobile hotspot. He's going to be in the middle of a hotel with a lot of con-goers with a lot of different phone plans. I wish him luck.
Lots of network traffic
Yeah.
going on.
I wish him luck.
Not last week, but the week before, before the golf night, my air conditioning died.
Ooh, that.
Only for 2 days though, but they were the coolest days of the month, thankfully.
Oh, that was lucky.
Yeah, and the park got replaced, and it's working better than ever now.
Unfortunately, Joker's pet pony got sick last week, but it's nothing serious. He's just a little hoarse.
Aw.
Ah. I'm not doing that out of the bad joke. I'm just like, Joker, you have fun. I appreciate that.
The pun.
Why not both?
A little column A, a little column we. Anyway.
No.
Wilbur, why? Okay, anyway, I guess I better jump into. I'm sure some people are curious about what happened last week. So as a lot of you know, last week I went in for surgery. This was to address the varicose veins that had developed on my leg over a year ago. Kind of funny that it happened so early on, but apparently it's plausible. It's most likely hereditary. But anyway, it was finally time to get them addressed, or I would have to wear knee-high socks for the rest of existence, and it may also lead to other complications. So I figured, why not? Best to nip it in the, I guess, vein, as it were. So I did go into surgery Monday morning, and things went through. I had a slight headache, but I think that was more stress than anything. But yeah, surgery went well. I was around for golf with everybody during the day. We had during the evening, of course, had a little bit of fun there. The next few days were torture. Oh dear world. Oh man, I apparently had a lot more numbness going on than I thought because I could not move the next day. It was very interesting because it wasn't my leg that was hurting, it was everything. It was like I went for a full body workout until all muscles failed, and then just the aftermath the next day after something like that. Everything, I was sore beyond sore. It was amazing. And
did you also get to feel the aftermath of numb legs, which is all the pins and needles?
Nope, no pins and needles. What did you think was going to happen? Well, I mean, my entire thigh was numb as all out on the Monday, but yeah, no, the Tuesday I got all feeling back, including the pain and the bruising, which at the moment that is still hurting, though it has been getting better. So yeah, it went from full body pain to just leg pain to leg stiffness with a minor bit of pain. But I did do the follow-up appointment on Thursday. Doctor checked me out, scanned me up and down. I think I pulled off a medical miracle. This is a medical miracle. I had 2 appointments that were probably going to last until about 2:30. I got in. I got both appointments done in less than an hour. I was out by 1:30.
Damn.
Damn.
And I got in early. I didn't have to wait for my appointment time. I actually got in before my normal scheduled appointment time.
That is a rarity.
I know. I pulled off a medical miracle by getting through.
Or like your doctors did.
A little bit of both, yeah. But
And
yeah.
by the way, for the bruising, was it just black and purple, or was it just like a little bit of blue?
I think the best way to describe it, it's like somebody took their fist and punched me in the leg so hard that half of my thigh is black and blue.
Okay.
And some shades of red.
Damn.
But yeah,
50 Shades of Nay.
50 shades of ow. Yeah. But yeah, I did take some. I am still taking ibuprofen at the moment, though. So hopefully everything will be healed up in time for Everfree, so I can enjoy the party rooms to the fullest extent of my liver's able to manage. Liver, I am so sorry, but I gave you a month off, so I'm sure you'll understand.
Also, I have to say, doing the bartending for the Berry Tuber.
Honestly, I don't know if I'll be bartending this time or doing something a little bit different. I am going to introduce Cold Dust to Malort. That is one of my goals. There's also another goal, but we'll be getting into that a little bit later.
Malort.
Okay, anyway.
I still won't drink, but I will enjoy the vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for the well wishes, Joker. Honestly, I'm really glad I'm okay too. I will not lie. I was pretty nervous the entire time. Before surgery, after surgery, and until the follow-up was done. And even then, I was still a little nervous about after the follow-up, just like, what if I miss something? What if I wake up and it's like I can't feel my leg anymore? It'll be just like, I can't feel my legs, Danny. I can't feel my legs. I'll never be a DDR queen now.
You say that as you get a robot leg that can make you actually dance better.
I will be.
Tell me if I'll ever play the violin again.
You never played the violin beforehand.
Well, I couldn't before, but okay. All right, that's dumb. But anyway, yep, everything's good there. But like I said, other things. There is one other thing. I was working on a little on the normal side project. Of course, the big thing that I do every convention is door spam, because I got this from a friend. And really, as long as you pay proper respect and you don't use tape that's going to peel off paint or anything, you can put pictures on your door and nobody will mind it. If anything, they'll actually enjoy it in some cases because it can be funny. But you got to be, smart, tasteful, things like that. But anyway, I finally got through all of the pictures that I downloaded for this, and I picked out, let's see, 6, 4, 23. 23, because I could only fit 5 on one page. 23 wonderful, fun, silly, somewhat recent images for door spam.
Munch, 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 munch.
Munch, 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 munch. A lot of them all over the map, but definitely all worth it. Granted,
Yes.
the funny thing is I got so many images, I could have probably made a whole nother set of 23 or 24 even without batting an eye. But obviously I gotta limit myself or I would not be able to door spam properly or at all. Just it'd be all completely a mess. So yeah, so in our Discord, in our picks and gifts, I posted all of the remnants of the ones I did not pick, in case anybody feels crazy enough to want to print them out themselves for their own door spam, or just want to see the rejects. Not by them not being any good. Some of them are really good. I just needed to spread out the theming and motifs, because it's really annoying, because I really, really, really wanted to get this Twilight Sparkle right here. This was just such a hilarious Twilight Sparkle, but I could not fit it in with everything. I mean, look at that. That is such beautiful door spam, isn't it?
Ooh. Ah.
Anyway, other than that, I'm just really getting myself ready for Everfree. So the next 2 days, outside of work and other things, complete insanity for me. So everybody pray for Mojo.
Okay.
I'll pray for you all.
But yeah, I've taken up a lot of time. Let's let everybody else get a chance to get their wubs in if they have any. Let's see. Really quick. Getting injured during. Oh. Let's see.
Huh?
Nothing. Just reading the chat. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on that they want to throw out there?
Well, I know you're not sharing anything on the Discord.
Oh, there's nothing to share at the moment. I'm just asking if there's any other What's Up Brony going on. Alright, I'd say in that case, that is our good a time as any to move right on ahead to the news. So, of course, let's go ahead and talk some pony news. We're going to start off with the convention chat, since we already brought up Everfree. And also, really quick, the Rave of the House of Bells just recently wrapped up. It looks like they met their funding goal. They were helping out another Brony out there that unfortunately has a lot of medical bills due to cancer. And yeah, and the GoFundMe that they were using for the entire Rave of the House of Bells, fully funded and then some.
Awesome.
Yeah, so they made massive leaps and they were able to achieve goals, which got everybody really excited. And I did listen to several different sets that were going on, which were all delightful. So yeah, it was a really great time. And they still have the sets uploaded in their set uploader in case you wanted to either listen to specific ones or maybe play the entirety of a Friday and just go nuts with it. So, you know, be sure to check that out if you haven't had the opportunity to rave to the House of Bells just yet.
We also had some fun. We also had some fun with the VR meetup going on while the rave was also going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a delight.
Screw cancer.
Nah, especially that part. Ugh. Well, anyway, really quickly, conventions coming up. We got Chequestria that's happening over in the Czech Republic about the same weekend as Everfree. So if you happen to be over in Europe, there's a chance that you can get some pony going on if you can make your way over to Prague. And as mentioned, we do have Everfree coming up in just a few short days. If you're anywhere near Bellevue, Washington, it may be worth a time to take a look, have a little fun over there. Get your dose of pony. There's going to be a massive bookstore. I'm already planning on spending a few hundred on the bookstore alone. So it'll be a great time. We'll also talk more about the convention itself in the next couple of weeks after it wraps up. And for after that, we have Pinky's Chocolate Rain Party, which has been interesting because it looks like it's a smaller convention, I think, in Germany. That's
the best we have been able to find it. Somewhere in Germany.
It's somewhere in Germany. It does exist. It's really, really underground. It is surprisingly underground, which makes it even more surprising that it's listed here. But just to give it a try here. Let's see. No, not now. Okay, yeah, if you actually do a Google for Pinky's Chocolate Rain Party, it does look like it is plausible to pull up information on it and really dig in and get a little bit more. But at the same time, apparently I can't spell chocolate. But chocolate rain, I can't spell chocolate rain again. Okay, moving on. But yeah, no, if you really are curious, take a look. Best I can tell you, I know it's somewhere in Germany. And that's it. So with that, let's go ahead and also talk about the next convention, Camp Equestria, which we're going to have a little bit more to talk about in just a moment here. So we'll just announce that is going on in the UK. And a couple of weeks after that, we have Hops Featherfest, which, let me pull up a quick blurb here. Since it's on Twitter, I just want to make sure it Twitters properly. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay. Hops Featherfest. It looks like a pony convention over in Austria.
Ah,
over in VHS Wiener Yarania. Oh, it looks like they got a full-on link tree here. There we go. Okay.
It'll probably be in German. Yep, it's German.
Okay, in that case, there's only one thing to do. Hauptweatherfest ist ein My Pony Convention in Österreich. Wir sind direkt near the Convention Zone und gehen die guten Eidenlichter und während der Verdeckt und der Rest der Community an grandios Veranstaltung auf die Bienenstallion. Or if we use it to Google Translate, Hops Feather Fest is a My Little Pony convention in Austria. We are still relatively new to the convention scene, but we have no shortage of good ideas, and we will put on a fantastic event for you and the rest of the community.
You know, second, I'm half tempted to ask to actually show this to Emma.
Please do not! I am pretty sure I've offended somebody in the worst way.
Pretty.
In all honesty,
I'll be surprised if you didn't.
In all honesty, I do respect the German culture. I especially respect your beer. You guys rock on beer and also they don't do schnitzel, but they do bratwurst, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
bratwurst.
Yeah, it's bratwurst. Your bratwurst is amazing, though. I love German bratwurst. It's too bad I have to get the Americanized version, which, you know, I'm pretty sure they lame something up. It's really a shame. But anyway, yeah, be sure to check it out. It looks like it's a smaller convention that is getting started, which is really, really awesome. In fact, I've never heard of Hops Featherfest. So, yeah, if you're in the German area, I'd say...
They got a cute OC.
Yeah, they got a nice little
Yeah,
OC,
she has
too.
different colored eyes.
And, of course, just to bring the last one in before we move on, we got to talk about one of the big ones that are out there. The UK PonyCon, which is, of course, in the United Kingdom, celebrating not only Generation 4, but every generation of My Little Pony, from Generation 1 on to even Generation 5.
And they're having their 20th anniversary.
Yeah. The 20th anniversary convention. I would so much like to go to this, but it is not happening for me. And the best part is, it's in Nottingham, man! Nottingham! Anyway. Yep, it's a big, long-running pony convention. It looks like it's still going strong, which is really amazing. It also means that I will have a good opportunity to go there. Wait. Yeah, I'll still have a good opportunity to go at some point. I just won't be able to go during an anniversary event for the next couple of years at least. So, yeah. But, yeah, really awesome there. Oh, really. And I might have said chocolate, but I don't think I actually said chocolate. I think I pronounced something similar to chocolate. Let's just talk about Chocolate Rain. But anyway, getting back on track here. Speaking of conventions, we do have some news. This is, of course, some news that we've taken from Equestria Daily because we're too lazy to do it ourselves. They honestly do a decent job of it, so, you know, maybe it'll get some clicks over to Equestria Daily and let people know the site is still up and running and has some awesome art and everything else.
It really does.
Ah, so they're doing a camp theme.
Yep.
Yep.
Which, actually, that reminds me, but we'll get to that in a second. Vancouver has announced its 2025 convention, including dates and registration, which is now live. Of course, as mentioned, they are doing a big old camping theme that will be near the middle of January. This is, of course, in Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah, that's a stone's throw from Harmony date-wise.
Yeah. It is unfortunately a stone's throw, so you may have to, if you're in the U.S. bound, you may have to make a choice between Vancouver or HarmonyCon. Of course, the other reason you may not go to either of them is because a few months later, Babs is coming on for their final convention. Anyway, yep, the Chocolate Rain convention. Yeah, there's a Pinky's Chocolate Rain convention that is going on, and all we know is it's somewhere in Germany, and that's it. It is surprisingly secret for being advertised. It's very weird, really. Anyway, so yeah, camping. I mean, who doesn't want to go camping with the Canadians' greatest culinary achievement to mankind?
Mm-hmm.
Poutine.
Ah, poutine, always so good.
Poutine and a side of maple syrup. But of course, the other convention I mentioned that we were going to talk a little bit more about was the other United Kingdom convention that is coming up in September, Camp Equestria. A pony... Wait, that wasn't it. Sorry, give me a quick second. Oh. Okay. I have to do a retraction, everybody. Real life retraction immediately. So we did mention in the Pony Countdown in 3 weeks and 2 days it's supposed to be Camp Equestria UK. This is incorrect. Wait, no, it is correct. What is going on? I am so tired.
Hold on.
No, I figured it out. I don't know why. I saw September and my brain was screaming at me, no, it is not. September is not 3 weeks away. September is 5-6 months away. It is not 3 weeks away. I think my brain literally rejected time zone, the passage of time for a moment there. I'm sorry.
So,
I am so sorry.
You did not want us to wake you up when September ends.
Apparently not.
But you'll miss the fun day, the 21st of September.
Where AJ won the war.
But I'm gonna keep moving on here because there's a lot we can do here with this, and the rhetoric doesn't make sense if you really put it in perspective. But apparently in 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, there is a Camp Equestria Pony Music Festival that is happening over in Bath, United Kingdom. Over at the Radford Mill Farm, to be specific, which that honestly sounds really amazing. But yeah,
good old festivals in the UK. Be sure to bring a poncho.
But yeah, it looks, yeah. Oh, it's under a marquee, so you don't even have to worry about that. But yeah, no, it looks like this is a musical event that's run under the Brony Kindness Network, and will be happening over in the United Kingdom in just a few short weeks. So if you are in England or able to get to England in the next few weeks, looks like there's a big old music event going on for people to check out. That is really awesome. And I'm going to try really, really hard not to realize that the March of Time is coming for us all. And I am not an exception. Now let's go ahead and move on. Speaking of conventions around the world, Equestrian Daily has done their ponies around the world, which I did not have the opportunity to take a picture of a pony somewhere else. Which, it would have been so easy. I could have just gone onto the top of a hill and took a picture, but, you know, I'm not going to lie. It wouldn't have done it justice. I mean, look at this flutterbat right here. That is picturesque.
You see the flutterbat in their natural habitat.
Yep. But apparently there are 107 pictures, so we're just going to do a quick scan through because we'll be here forever if we don't. But yeah, you got Twilight Sparkle apparently at the Doctor Who station and Cloudgate. We got Vanny the OC at Golden Gate, and a Japanese tea garden. Actually, that looks really awesome.
Wow.
And Alcatraz. Wow, that pony is going everywhere. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. This is starting to trigger my wanderlust. Something fierce. I want to just go somewhere now. All of a sudden.
Don't worry, you're going to Washington.
Yeah, I know. Actually, maybe that'll help a bit. Oh
I
wow,
mean, that's just silly.
Eurobeat power metal. That feels
Yeah, the Beast in Black. Damn.
Oh, the Black Beach
That's
and
appropriate.
Lanzarote. Why are they taking these ponies to amazing places that I want to go? We need to call these ponies Visa because they're everywhere I want to be.
This little horsey been...
Oh my god, it is that song! This little horsey
is.
saw it all.
This little horsey...
Okay.
This little horsey just saw me.
So, Slovenia, Stuttgart,
You know, I'm somewhat happy I don't have Wanderlust like you, but I'm also kind of sad because it seems fun.
Well, I mean, it's not massive Wanderlust. It's just, it would be so awesome to see some of this stuff and see some of these views. Mostly because all I'm seeing is smog and traffic every other day, so it's starting to kind of grind on you a little bit, you know?
No, I get that. The only downside is I actually have forested areas that make me feel not in a suburb.
That's not a downside. That actually sounds nice. You're not helping. Quit trying to help. You're not. Anyway, I'm gonna... Oh, King Leonidas of Sparta.
Sparta!
But yeah, we're gonna stop on these pictures here. If you want to check out the rest, oh, they even got snow. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, I hate this. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. It's a big old world out there, and you've got Spike at the Great Wall of China. This is becoming a where aren't they?
Point of view.
Well. Oh man, this is You know what? I'm gonna get a G5 pony and take him places because I mean we see a lot of G4. It'd be hilarious.
Hold on. Stop right there. That is a Omnicon shot.
Yeah, the Reunion Tower in Dallas.
I've been there.
Boston is having too much fun.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
Ship it, ship it.
Shipping in Wales for the Pride Month, no less. So yeah.
Hey, more pride.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the lambs.
You got Palm there. Yeah. Oh, that's Sarajevo. That is awesome.
Oh,
Madeira
TV
Beach.
edition.
Sonic, it would not surprise me if there are some ponies at the Olympics, but it might be, further down because it's not going through them all.
I am not going through them all. They may be in there. It also, the cutoff date was also, well, actually, I think it was like 4 or 5 days before this was posted, so it is entirely plausible. Oh, Buttershy t-shirt. Oh, just a random t-shirt in Germany. That is cool. I got Rarity in Fripp Island. DJ Pony in Libsyn. Pinkie Pie in Bulgaria. And California. Alright, we're gonna have surprise here at the arch.
Surprise is trying to jump the arch. It looks like a good hurdle.
Or either that, or she's trying to summon a magical. She's trying to summon a magical portal that's going to cause the apocalypse of Earth and cause magic to return in a way that's going to destroy billions of lives and lead to another organization of repute that tries to cleanse the Earth in horrible, mean ways. You know, I used to play a book RPG called Rifts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're going to move on. Somebody out there got the reference, and I thank you. Let's move on. Some of you want to have ponies to move everywhere. Where are we going to get these ponies? Well, we could get badges. Looks like a bunch of G4 badges have appeared in China. But yeah, Search Fun has started to pop up on the G4 train with a bunch of pony badges. Yep, there's really not much else that we could say over there. Looks like a lot of cool collectible badges and cards and things like that, but we don't have many other details other than the fact that they exist in China. And I don't know how you're going to get them other than maybe getting lucky at Alibaba or something. But it is still pretty cool to see. Hold on. Is that a... Okay, no, it's Rainbow Dash with the baker's hat. But that is still cool. I do absolutely like this, though. It is really fun. Oh, they even got... Oh, they even had Chrissy in there. That is a surprise. Okay, zooming in close.
Mystic.
from Mystic. It's Mystic Christie. It's Mystery. Ooh, Shadowrun. Nice. Alright, but yeah, those are badges and fun things. How about something a little more G5-ish? Looks like a bunch of dinosaur posable ponies with molded manes and Misty. That's an interesting way to put that. Have popped up over in China as well. Of course, these are just molded ponies with 4 points of articulation, just the shoulders and the flanks. And look, there's even Misty. Just random Misty. Yeah, these are also popping up in China. Again, I don't know where you'd be able to get them, but keep an eye out. Maybe you can find a way to get a hold of them, which will be pretty cool. And next, here's a fun one. A random game that came out of nowhere for me. And it's definitely going to be on my... We're going to have to talk about this at some point in the future list. A new visual novel has appeared by Yoshi Greenwater, which is really
Nice.
surprising.
Oh.
Yep. Sunny's Dream. This is an itch.io novel that you can play for free. However, if you do donate towards the game, you can get things such as music, art, created content, things like that. Look, basically background and fun little things to add on to it. But yes, full-on G5 visual novel. And none of it's voice acted, so you will have to read. Just a heads up on that. But I have already picked this up. It's already in my downloads folder. And, yep, you can go ahead and grab it anytime. Download it, do whatever, you know, have fun with it. And we will be talking about it a lot more in depth in the near future on the show here, but I wanted to just let people know that this is out now. And to go ahead and check it out, especially if you wanted to get a hold of it. Because I absolutely got a hold of it. Now, speaking of getting a hold of things, who wants to see entire episodes of MLP in animatic form?
Sounds interesting.
Oh, okay. But yes, a couple of animatics have popped up. First, the Canterlot Wedding Part 1 has had a full animatic release. Now, for those of you who aren't sure what an animatic is, it's pretty much the idea, the animated idea of the episode. There we go. Here we go. Of course, you get the is quick sketches of what the posing is supposed to be for the ponies, the expressions, how they're supposed to be moving, things like that. So you basically get an idea of how the entire story is supposed to play out. Because of that, of course, you get some really fun little drawings here because they got to be a lot more expressive. They got to go through. I mean, look at that face. Look at Twilight's face right there. That is that's a pissy sister right there. And look at that, yeah. Oh wow, I chose the right time there.
Yeah, this stuff is awesome.
This is really amazing. You can really get a look at the entire production process and how they get things set up. Maybe even give you some idea of how to do some general arting, especially if you just want to do general sketches, and how simple it can be to just make something expressive with just a few lines. With practice, too, because this does take a lot of work.
And granted, some people would say this is a better art style than the show.
Yes and no. Well, I mean, yes in general. I mean, it's different.
But you know what I'm getting at. The people that say some of it's just flat and not as expressive.
Well, I mean, you're basically doing a combination of Oh, look at that.
Oh,
But yeah,
sad pone.
you can take a look at it. You can download it if you want. But yeah, I'd say it is absolutely worth a look. But we do have the Canterlot Wedding. And we also have the most famous one, Lesson 0.
Ah, the second Nightmare Fuel.
Not Nightmare Fuel. The second.
Original Nightmare Fuel.
No, that was Party of One.
We'll just call it the Twilight memeing face.
The Twilight Nanas episode.
Yeah, see,
Also,
actually,
I don't know about you, but
hold on, I gotta see if we see the random alicorn student that was in the school scene. Aw, darn it, you don't see it. You just see the kids laughing.
Oh God!
Perfect. We'll leave it there. Yeah. But absolutely worth the look. A lot of fun, a lot of silliness. You get an idea of how the whole thing was created. I absolutely love this stuff, and I couldn't recommend it enough.
I love the fact that we are now getting stuff that was under NDA that is no longer NDA.
At least we hope it's no longer under NDA, but either case, it's cool that we're finally getting a hold of this stuff and really learning how things were made and behind the scenes. Now, with that out of the way, who wants big plushies?
How big we talking here?
Well, life size apparently.
Damn.
It looks like a company called Reese is looking to release a plushie line. Unfortunately, this is also in China. But it looks like they have started to show examples of the plushies that they want to bring out, including their sizes, including a life-size Pinkie Pie. At the moment, although, it does look like they'll be pretty much China-based, so you may have to get, once again, lucky to find some. And other than centimeter sizes, I don't know how big its life size is supposed to be, per se.
What is the centimeter size for that Pinky?
I don't know. All I got is really the Twilight. But if you look up 68 centimeters, maybe you can get a general idea in Imperial.
That sounds about 2 feet-ish.
Yeah, that's not such a bad size at all. That is pretty big.
It is about 26 3/4.
So yeah, 2 feet-ish. Just a bit over 2.
Yep, 2 feet. Yeah, 2 feet. That's not so bad at all. Maybe that is life size. I guess it depends on what life you're talking about. But that is still a pretty good sized plushie pony.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Same size as Peter Dinklage.
But they are still coming down the pipeline, so we don't have anything really else about getting them, including possibilities. So we can hope for the best. Now, who's ready to get a little bit wild?
I want to say stallions, but no, we're not going wild stallions.
No,
I haven't even been keeping up with it.
Nope, we got to go with wild manes. Which, lucky for some of you who haven't been keeping up, our original plan for today was going to be doing our thoughts and critique of the wild manes. But once again, we had a random Steam game come up that might go away any day now. So this will be held back for another couple of weeks, giving a few more episodes for critique. Though I do have some general ideas on my thoughts of wild manes. Until then, of course, Wild Manes episode 5 has come out, where we see Coco, the so you wonder how we got here character. But, well, I'll delve into that a little bit later. Getting a little bit curious, and all of them stalking one another.
Yeah, writing up for the story. I didn't catch up this last week on this show like I initially tended to.
Well, you'll have to catch up twice over, because we also have episode 6 with the case of the giant macaron.
Macaron?
Macaron. It's giant and strawberry, I guess. Or maybe a raspberry. I don't know. Seriously, I'm fascinated with how fascinated they are with macarons in this show. But yep, the another big old macaron episode, which also has really strong hints towards Applejack and the can't take a hint to get help. But we'll leave that one alone for now. Be sure to check it out. We'll probably get about
help with the chores or mental health or
probably a little bit of both, really. But in any case, I do recommend checking it out. We'll probably get a few more episodes in before we finally get to a proper review of this, since next week there will not be a Brony show. So,
speaking of which, if the story might be taking too long, so we might wait until the week after the Monday off to read it. Since you probably want to get to the game quicker before it goes off Steam.
Well, we'll take a quick. Well, it's not gonna vanish before the show finishes, but we'll take a quick look at the story. So don't stress just yet. No stress yet.
I only say that because it's like 10 pages long.
Oh, you went deep into this then.
Well, I'll take a look here in just a moment, but beforehand, the Maritime Mysteries issue 3 has also released. This, of course, is dealing with the Maritime Bay being surrounded by Jumanji Ghost. We're just gonna call him, we're calling him the Ghost of Rock now, because it's Jumanji, it's a ghost, and we could put the Rock in there randomly because why not? We got Jumanji the Rock Ghost. That's their name now. But yes, that is now out, and if you want to get a little bit of a taste of issue 3, they got the first 3 pages once again for preview.
That face.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this might actually be the best I've ever seen Sparky. I mean, that face is good, but just these down here are so worth. Especially just this one at the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
Just what is that look about? What is that look? That is amazing.
That look right there, looking at the fire, that is the look of mischief.
Oh boy. So, yep, there's definitely a lot going on, and it's definitely worth a check out. I still got to pick up my comics. Hopefully, I was able to catch up on the missing issues, and I'll be able to catch up from there. Now that I think about it, that's probably another thing I'm going to have to take care of at some point this week before I leave. Oh, joy. Nothing like getting more stuff, right? Anyway. Now, next little thing here, just a quick heads up. Not like we haven't already talked about it 10 times over. Derpy's Funhouse is on Steam. You should probably go and check it out. It's free. We're going to go and move on. Tell Your Tale gets a sleepover episode, which is hilarious because I'm pretty sure Coldust would have been more than happy to talk a little bit about this. Because this Tell Your Tale episode also stars our favorite Karen.
Posey.
Yep. Posey is involved with this once again, and we find out just how crazy sheltered she is. I mean, wow, I actually feel bad for her in some regards.
God.
In fairness, I would not be surprised that most of the town was extremely sheltered and just went, okay, Sunny's an Alcorn some of the time, we should probably listen to her.
Anyways, I do recommend checking it out. You get to have another sleepover. Posey is involved this time, and Hitch is not. Which I honestly, I got a lot of questions about that now, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
He's off being a dragon's father.
But still, that kind of sucks. So, we mentioned it on top of the show 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna mention it now. Symbiote has released a bunch of plushies, including Sunset Shimmer, Luna 2.0, Bonbon, and Derpy Hooves.
I have my Derpy. She is lovely, and the muffin is cute.
Yep. Of course, that muffin is never going anywhere because it doesn't attach to anything, so I could easily lose it.
Sorry.
No worries. But yeah, for those of you who are curious, Bonbon is still available. Sunset Shimmer is available. Luna is available. Derpy is not. Who saw that one coming?
I think we all did. As soon as it was announced in the Discord. I think most of us jumped on it. Cole could not.
Yeah, but it is currently labeled on the website itself as under restocking. In fact, all plushies outside of the obvious one that was limited and oddly enough rarity, which there may be a reason why it's just in sold out and not restocking yet. It could be that they're waiting. They just barely ran out and they haven't started to restocking process, or maybe rarity is up for a change of some sort. But yeah, no, a lot of symbiote plushies. They got a lot of them. It looks like they are getting the stocks well in hand because, yeah, there's less sold out than before, but there are still some sold out. So, yeah, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. Get your cards ready and purchase when you can. Because, yep, Derpy went out quick. But it does...
Again, who is surprised by this?
Nobody. Nobody is at all surprised. And if anybody is...
None whatsoever.
If anybody is surprised, I got a book to sell them. Speaking of which... Finally, last little bit. New line of old school pony merchants appeared from Regular Choice. Because, why not? Let's bring up Generation 1 in here while we're at it. A company called The Regular Choice has decided to use the old school license for a bunch of random stuff, including boots, shoes, boots, random ribbon, boots, shoes, purse, boots. I mean shoes.
Shoes.
The shoes are.
That scarf is nice though.
The scarf is pretty nice. The hat's pretty.
Beret, I see.
I believe it is a beret. Purse. Boot. I mean heels.
Shoes, purse.
Heels, purse. I mean, let's face it. We knew that where this was going. But yeah,
The boots with the fur.
Well, they might have pony hair. But yeah, a lot of shoes, a lot of purses, a lot of boots, and yeah, just a lot of random merch. Interesting stuff. I don't know if anybody here is really interested at all in it, but if you're an avid collector or you just really want to check it out, yeah,
or really a big fan of G1.
Oh yeah, you could be a fan of G1. But yep, yeah, it looks like I got a wand. Hee hee. No, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Why are you surprised?
Because that still hurts. I don't care.
Wow.
So
Second,
please keep in
the
mind.
specialty made items.
Oh. Ow.
Those boots were made for walking.
Also, the international.
I don't care. When Air Jordans are cheaper than pony boots, there is a problem in the world. Oh.
This is for the ultra-rich pony fan.
I'm glad you saw Ghostbusters: The Frozen Empire. And Hitch is not a fire master. And I don't know why, Judd. I just don't know why.
We saw
Also,
Fire
Frozen
Master, but he's a
Empire is
firefighter.
fun, but it's not very concise.
Anyway, the available sizes are up to 43, whatever that means. But at least you can get free delivery because everything's over $199. I'm kidding. But, Jesus, he's some crow. All right, you know what? Let's see. One more. You know what? Let's do this. A rosette.
$50.
Okay, $20. That's
okay.
It's not eye-watering, but that's still a little bit crazy. You know, if you have the money for this, I applaud. But yeah, I
money to burn. You have too much money to spend.
No, I don't know about. Well, maybe yeah. But you know what? Yeah, I'll power to you. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not. Okay. All right. Anyway, getting back on track here. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next segment, which is of course our challenge of the week. And before we jump into that here real fast, oh wow, you really did write 10 pages, and they're not double spaced or high. Oh wow, yeah, I do apologize. I think we'll have to save this for another
might,
time.
Yeah, you will have to save it for next time.
Woof. But yeah, no. We will put it in the show notes, so for anybody who is curious.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, DM21 has written a story, Strange Package and Ruffled Feathers. Looks like this one was really quickly brought up. Let's see. There's our link. This one was quickly made. When did you say you made it? It was like within a day, or?
No, not with a day. Within the entire last week.
Oh, okay. Oh, time sync. I'm sorry. For some reason, I think I was addled because I was trying to get a whole bunch done.
6 or 5 days. It would have been still 7, but I didn't have time to work on it on Saturday.
Yeah, but this will be in the show notes as well as already in our Discord under content creation. But yeah, full on story. Looks like it does involve us here in the show, so. If you really want to check it out before we get a chance to really look at it and talk about it, you are more than free to do so. It is a full-on 10 pages, so yeah, be ready with a nice cup of coffee to go with the story.
I combined both the art challenge and the post-initiative challenge.
Yep, that is definitely wow. All right, but let's go ahead and talk about the actual challenge of the week. The challenge of the week for this week was, of course, expecting a special package with quotation marks. And along with that, we also had a protest initiative challenge.
It was a thing. Wait, did I?
Yes, you did post it. It was a duck.
Did I? No, did I? It doesn't look like I posted in the announcements channel though.
Actually, you actually
No,
did.
you did.
You absolutely.
It's further in there.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks behind.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We didn't do a thing last week. Gotcha.
Yeah. It was Duck Attack.
Would you let him find it?
Yep. Some sort of ducks.
Some sort of ducks. Yes, we got duck. We had Duck Attack, and I wish I could say this was the work of 2 weeks, but literally this was the work of doing some line arting and sketching on one day, and then trying to line it all in and color it today.
Good thing that there was no show last week because I couldn't the week prior to that golf night. I hardly had any time to think about writing the story.
Well, yeah, this one.
Also,
yeah. Go ahead.
I looked up that. Yeah, the shop that has those are based in the UK, so those are UK prices.
Those are not UK prices. Those were dollar bills. And if they were UK
Man.
prices, it makes it worse. But we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. Here we have a circuit main running for his life with a box of important secret things, because apparently he has attracted the attention of an oddly green duck. My defense, I was actually trying to color a mallard, but I literally was coloring the duck with about 10 minutes left of my work day, which I worked an hour of extra time. So I was already.
So the important secret things are the science experiments you did on that duck.
Who's to say?
Apparently.
We don't know. They're important secret things, but apparently there also are duck attractors. And this one was interesting because I'm trying my best to learn portions, proportions, positions, and perspective. A lot of P's there. So yeah, trying to get the legs to look like they are actually running, trying to get Circuit looking like he's actually holding a box, and trying to look like there's actual momentum going on with the duck going at him. There was a little bit more going on here than just making sure that everything was exactly sized right, but it actually had a dynamic action to it.
Yeah, you had a very good thing with the horizon right there, just so it's not you floating.
Yeah. I could have also just made the whole thing green, but it would still look weird either way.
Or maybe he's jumping.
Yeah, well, I probably could have shaded the ground a little bit underneath him, but this was really the horizon was literally a slapdash.
It still adds to it.
No, it definitely does. Doesn't deny that it's still a slapdash, though.
Yeah.
But yes, this was the fruits of my creation for the challenge of the week. I'm not disappointed to it getting a good look at it. I think I could have done the hooves the back hooves a little bit better, but I mean overall, considering how I've done in the past, I think I am actually improving and making things look correct.
The only thing I would say, the outstretched forward hoof feels like it's a little bit more towards us rather than.
Yeah, no, that one I should have realized that it shouldn't be pointing forward quite like that, or at least maybe I should needed to narrow down the hoof portion.
Yeah, the bottom of the foot, if you just moved it and made it a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
the silhouette's there.
Now that one could have done with about a few minutes of getting it a good long distance look, which I did not have. Honestly, this is like more and more proof positive to me that I really need to spend more time and less time on these at the same time, if that makes sense.
No, more time thinking about it, less time worrying about it.
Well, drawing it really.
Indeed.
It's hard to explain. It really is. But anyway, this isn't the only entry we have, of course. We got plenty of other fun things. Let's go. We're going down the list here. Apparently, image of Donut Motley chat spam.
Yeah, the Ponies Online crew remembered that she existed, and one of the artists said, "I'm gonna draw her." And now we see why her eyes are always closed. Yes, Commander has seen this, and he has enjoyed it.
You know, that's fair enough.
The eyes are spam.
Yes.
They look
Her
like...
main is spam.
No, the eyes are spam, but it looks like you're just looking into a stellar object
Yes.
that is roiling.
Either that or maybe fire, or it's.
I was just commenting that
That's
her
what I
main
said,
doesn't look like spam,
like
a
but
star.
it says spam.
I wasn't seeing star. I mean, I was like seeing like you were seeing like an actual like billowing fire, like you were just seeing nothing but fire in her eyes, just swirling magical fire.
It does look like an exploding star if you look at it.
Yeah, no, I see the star now. I'm catching the star a lot more than the fire initially, but I was looking at it from a distance as opposed to more up close. Still wild.
Chat spam has claimed another group. God have mercy on all souls.
Oh come on, we're the one that started this. She didn't claim us. She already had us.
I know.
Anyway, also
You had me at spam.
I have been doing the newbie artist training ground alumni group over in Equestria Daily's Discord. We have this one with a pony with a dark side. This, of course, is the joke that Fluttershy's dark side is she's putting milk before the cereal. Looks like overcooked pizza. I can see that.
Oh, you're just not dark, and no matter how much you think you can try to convince others, you're just not.
I don't know. I think it's funny because some people will lose their minds if you put milk before a cereal. It is surprise. It's not the dark you would expect, but it's a dark that would affect people. So it's funny. It is absolutely funny. Rainstorm also got a nice little commission piece done with their OC here.
Rainy at the beach.
Drinking a lot of sugar. Enjoy that sugary coffee drink. Or just sugary milkshake. Whatever it is. Just enjoy it. You've earned it. And because apparently for some reason I seem to be stuck on a theme, you have ponies learning a dark secret. Made the dumb joke of Applejack getting on the internet to finding a recipe for apple ice cream. The only thing I could think of on this one is I probably could have made the hoof and arm, at least the arm a little bit bigger. But, yeah. Still a lot of practice going on in position and proportion. Fluttershy the one friend that can't do normal things. Nothing normal. No, but Fluttershy does everything normal. It's just that her idea of doing something wrong is not as messed up as ours, in a way.
Also,
Yeah,
I love
look
the
at
fact that
the is it the second or the third Nightmare Night episode where she tries to do the scaring.
Yeah, the
Scaremaster.
No, she tried to do the scary haunted house, and she's like, "Oh, uninvited guests," and there were a bunch of anime characters.
Yeah, that Scaremaster.
Yeah. Yeah. This one we have the Leo Rabbit from Chaos Akai, a fusion of Zodiacs.
Neat.
Interesting.
And Toa, we also have the Naughty Duh. There's so many ways to interpret how this face looks. There's so many ways. I'm not going to delve into it. We're just going to let the picture speak to you in its own way, as Toa pictures tend to do.
In fairness, I got you a giant rubber second duck.
That's fair. Sorry for the yawn.
If I wanted to be really on the nose with wordplay, I would went with the Johnny Duck.
And finally, last little bit here. This was a little bit of combination work between me and Coldust for a little thing I'm going to be doing at Everfree. Behold, the stickers that finally showed up today for the Raccoonicorn Army.
Ah.
Amazing.
Party hard.
100 of
So I
each.
do have to go back to that thing for a moment. Toa, were you thinking the James Veach duck incidents?
Yes.
Okay. It's a giant inflatable duck.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that over anything else that I could have possibly come up with.
I came up with it at work. I'm sorry, my head was bored and I went, wait, there's ducks and boxes.
I'm surprised you weren't thinking about commemorative cups. Anyway, Raccoonicorn, the Raccoonicorn Rave. So I am going to, there's also means that I have to make one other thing before I sent a bunch of things to printers to get them printed and cut up. But the Raccoonicorn Rave was one of the big projects I was hoping to pull off for Everfree. And considering I literally got these stickers in the mail today, under the wire. Well, yes, we have 100 of each of these Raccoonicorns. We're going to be spreading them out a little bit at a time over at the Everfree Convention with a big sign asking people to pick one and join the Raccoonicorn Rave. Of course, it's my hope that we get a bunch of people with badges with a Raccoonicorn sticker on the back of them. Why? Why not? Literally, the only thing I have here in my entire brain of insanity is I think it would be fun. That is literally the only motivation I have here. I'm not selling anything. I'm not advertising anything. I'm not even going to tie this into the Brony show. I'm just doing this because I think it would be funny.
And I welcome this.
That is literally my only goal here. So, yeah.
Raise the roof.
But yes, this is the insane thing that I've been working on, and it is going to be going to fruition this weekend. Hopefully I'll be able to not get rid of them. That sounds terrible. Hopefully I'll be able to give them away. All away.
Give them a new home.
Will I ever print more Raccoonicorn stickers? Maybe if I get somebody to actually make them, because these are actually show vectors, and I'm pretty sure it would be very, very bad if I tried this again. It's probably kind of bad I did it now, but at the same time, I'm not making any money off of it, so it's not bad exactly for me, but the company that printed these, maybe not so much.
It's one of those things of, But this is how you can get around certain things that say you can't make money off of stuff if you only charge for the material, not the image.
The thing, the thing is, it's really highly questionable. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not going to look one up because that gives me plausible deniability. Anyway,
And they can search your internet history for looking up lawyers.
yeah, there's that too. Well, among other things. Anyway, but yeah, if I ever do something like this, I'm probably going to actually try to get Raccoon. If it actually goes off really well, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do this again. If it goes off really well, I may do it again, but I'll probably actually get actual art vectors done of actual raving raccoonicorns and make it a little bit more of an actual created thing. Though that'd be funny if the thing that finally puts the Brony show on the map in Brony community is raving raccoonicorns. But we'll leave that alone. Anyway,
So,
yep.
On
There
to
it is.
the topic after the wheel.
Yep, after the wheel. So yeah, sorry for that little tangent, but who doesn't want to talk about the raccoonicorn rave? It's what everybody's raving about, right? So, finally, we are here at the picker wheel once again. For those of you who don't know what the picker wheel is, obviously it's nobody in this chat because I already started throwing things in. But everybody who is still not sure, we take suggestions from everybody. Everybody in chat, everybody on the call, everybody anywhere. As long as you're able to get the information to me, we will put it all together into this wheel. These are prompts for creation. A pony learning the dark arts. Now, we do say it is usually for art, but we suggest anything. I was not expecting that. Bug catching. Put yourself in a... What?
I thought... Thank you, creature.
What?
Right, right. It did get.
Oh yeah, golf. The golf.
Yes.
Thing.
Yep.
We did. That's what that's what CNC said on that one. I was just like, I kind of want that as a
That's
sound
the thing that apparently I said, and then 10 seconds later, didn't remember what it said at all.
Yep.
Welcome to Stream of Consciousness. Okay.
And here's the thing: when you like listening to the longer version of the clip, it makes you can kind of like thinking back. I understand that we were playing golf because you're talking about that's the strategy of this. Just put yourself, and then but then you cut that first part off and you just have the clip put yourself in a different one's hole. Now I just gotta figure out some way to make that a soundbite on stream.
Oh boy. Anyway, so really quick to everybody, all of these are going to be at least PG-13, even though some of them are really highly suggestive in a different angle. But these are all prompts for creation. They are not just for art. They can be used for music, stories, tapestries, interpretive dance, LARPing. However you decide to express yourself creativity. Express yourself creativity. You can't just be creative. You got to be creativity itself. You got to be a muse for yourself, guys. Anyway, getting actual English in here. However you express the creativity that you have to the world, or you want to try to show yourself off, even if it's something completely different, you can make a macaroni dish based off of this prompt if you really want. All we want to do is encourage people to think about their creative side and let that expression flow. And that means everybody gets to put in a prompt. We spin a big wheel, and then I rack my brain for about 3 days trying to figure out how to make it funny, just to probably end up having Circuit being chased at by a duck with a questionable box. Anyway, let's see. Just making sure I got everything in here, giving everybody a chance to get their prompts in if they haven't yet, since I just went through that nice little explanation diatribe.
Yeah, it looks like that's it.
Yep,
All right.
it does. So let's go ahead, randomize, and spin the wheel. Wheel of Artistic tenacity, whatever. Oh god damn. So the prompt for next week, well, 2 weeks. This is gonna be on for 2 weeks too. Hooray! Put yourself in a different one's hole. Please keep in mind this was meant for golf. However you want to interpret this.
They don't have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm just saying where the quote came from. However you decide to interpret this is up to you. Please keep in mind this is a PG-13 show.
That has stopped people before.
Excuse me?
Oh, what timing?
It's a beautiful spelling of week you have in the show notes there.
I know. Well, I was feeling weak when I was typing it. Now I'm just feeling weak typing this. But we also have an additional in case you either don't want to try to be creative or with this and you want a different prompt, or you want to add on to the fun by adding on a protest initiative challenge prompt.
Oh, I just want to confuse Cole. Let's go with just traveling.
Traveling it is.